Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to David and Erin Travel. We are, if you watched our last video, we are on a national park tour. If you haven't seen it, click on the link up here and we'll link to the other video. So we started out and did Great Sand Dunes National Park and then did Mesa Verde in Colorado. Yeah. So for this, I'm totally losing you guys, sorry. So for this week, we are going to Canyonlands. We're cutting over into Utah. We're going to go into Canyonlands National Park. We're going to hit Dead Horse State Park, and then we're going to hit Arches. Come with us. We're going to have a good time. We are headed right now to Canyonlands National Park. Let's check it out and see what it's all about. Alright, so we made it to just south of Moab, and kind of in between, like, I guess there's, what is it, Islands in the Sky or something is in this
I think it's the further south portion of Canyonlands.
So in between that and the northern portion of Canyonlands, just on some BLM land, and found a camp spot. Our rig was still not set up to do really well the path that we got here, but we took it slow, so it was okay. And so we've got these amazing, I don't know if you can see them, the view of the mountains over here, which is awesome. Here, turn around and show them the site.
Like this?
Yeah.
So we've got our camp truck tent set up here, and then, can I turn it around like that? This is called Picture Frame Arch, and this is our campsite for the night. So it's really awesome because there is almost no shade in this area to be found, and in the sun it's about 97 degrees, and in the shade, I don't know, it's not even feel hot at all. Maybe. It's really comfortable, and so we've just got this all to ourselves. Just that view of the mountains off to the east, and then just quiet everywhere. It's amazing. It's pretty intense. I was just doing a little bit of drone flying, so I'll show you guys a little bit of drone footage of around the camp area. We were kind of laughing because it was like you turned a corner on the highway and you went from rolling farmland to immediately to this southwest. Like Erin had just said, this is not what I expected Utah to look like. I was expecting a lot more southwest, and then we topped this hill and you saw all this red, like, mesas and rocks, and just like, it was crazy. Make it look like you're instantaneous. Not even on planet Earth anymore. Yeah. We sent a picture to our kids, and one of them said, that looks like something straight out of The Mandalorian. So anyway, we're stoked. We have the tent set up. We're gonna cook some dinner, relax a little bit, and then figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow and go into Canyonlands. So cool first night of the Canyonlands section. Yep.
Well, good morning. We made it through our night, first night out here in Utah. Pretty peaceful, except for about 12:30 in the morning, a group of off-roaders came zipping through and loud. And so that was probably about 15-20 minutes of hearing them play around. But anyway, other than that, it was pretty peaceful. So, but I'm gonna turn you around and show you sunrise over the mountains here. Little change of plans. It is 10:30.
I feel like this trip is all about the change of plan.
That's how we travel, y'all. So we were gonna head to Canyonlands, but 1 mile before the Canyonlands entrance was the Dead Horse State Park entrance. So we decided to stop here. We're gonna go in the visitor center, and she said they actually have some campsites here, so we may go ahead and get a campsite for the night. So let's go see if we can set that up. Okay, well, got our campsite, so
It means we have a place to stay tonight.
which is fantastic, and hopefully a shower. Gosh. Let's go step down here. Whoa. Holy smokes. Oh, hello, butterfly. It's just a butterfly.
Scared me.
Oh, that. Oh yeah, it's got those reservoirs or whatever they call them. I can't remember what the name of them is.
Potash ponds.
There you go.
Oh, I want to say
Potash. All right, this is we're just still at the visitor center. There's a little nature trail you can go on and just kind of see this canyon over here. It's pretty intense. I mean, obviously this is our first experience with canyons like this. Man, it's unbelievable. And you can see whatever those are called, potash,
potash. We are unsure where to put the emphasis.
But you can see those ponds over there. They're brightly colored. But this just, I mean, gosh, man, the landscape here is unbelievable.
It's like you grow up in America and you watch cowboy movies and you see things about the West and you learn about the West in school, but I don't know, like we've said this today, that this entire trip has just been not what we expected.
Yeah, completely
And
unexpected.
I'm just so surprised because it's so much more amazing than I
Yeah.
ever gave credit.
It's
in my
pretty
head.
unreal. Yeah, don't skip out on Dead Horse State
Yeah.
Park.
Definitely stop.
And this is our first stop, so I'm sure we haven't even got to the
To the good parts.
to the famous point yet. Yeah, so very cool. All right, finally at noon, we are in Canyonlands,
There was no waiting at the at the entrance though.
which is surprising. Honestly,
Yeah.
maybe Canyonlands, everybody gets here before noon. So, but we're gonna stop to the visitor center, see what's in here, and then we'll pick a trail or a road or something to go do some exploring.
That man is 13 feet tall.
This, I think it said it was Buck Canyon. Yeah. This is crazy. So you've got that, which is a huge canyon that comes up to this, which is actually a canyon of this, which if you look up here, then let me give a hand out of the way. Then you've got mountains. So it goes mountains here, here, here. So many different layers. That's insane. Okay, so first of all, I think that it's worth noting Erin's cape.
I'm a superhero.
I like that she got it tucked in to keep it from flying away.
The wind is really strong. And I needed a hand on my phone and on my hat, because my hat will blow away.
Ingenuity.
Yep.
That's what we're about.
This is only I am sunburned.
Yeah, she is sunburned.
I don't want anybody to think that I'm just
And we did put sunscreen on multiple times today,
Yeah.
but it still got us. Hence the hat. All right, so we looked at Green River Overlook, and the sun's coming down in kind of a weird spot. Although it might be cool, it's not quite what we're looking for. So we're gonna push on, and there is I believe it's called Orange Cliffs Overlook. And so we're gonna look there and see kind of how that would look. And then if that doesn't work, we'll go to Grandview Overlook and see if we can hike around the point and maybe get a better view. So a couple other options that we'll try before we run out of time. So onward and upward. Okay, so we drove around and looked for a few different areas, and we were here earlier and decided this is probably our best bet for sunset. And this is a place called Orange Cliffs Overlook. And the sun is setting kind of right in the middle of it. So you got some nice shadows and stuff off the rocks. I'll flip it around and show you, but this is kind of where we landed. So anyway, Erin's trying to find her shot. Where is she? Oh, she's squatted down up there. Anyway, and I am gonna set up the 360. So again, if you're into VR and 360, we should have a video posted on this either already or very soon. So kind of check that out. You know, the thing with when you're real passionate about taking pictures and video and documenting all the places that you go, you can tend to like overanalyze everything, and everything becomes about getting the shot. And you can tend to forget to just drink the moment in. I bet we're not the only ones like that. So if that's you and you're just passionate about pictures and video and that kind of a thing, don't forget to take the moments into just sit and kind of look and take it only for yourself sometimes. Erin and I made a decision a couple of years ago as we started doing more traveling and that kind of a thing. Every hike that we went on, everything that we did was based around getting video and getting pictures of it. And so we kind of made a decision a couple years ago that we will do a handful of hikes and specific things where we don't bring anything. We don't bring a camera, we don't bring anything, and we just enjoy being there together and the surroundings. So anyway, I encourage you guys to do that. If maybe you can get caught up in the nuts and bolts of things and the creative parts of it like we do, don't forget to take some time for yourselves. All right, good morning everybody. We spent the night last night at Dead Horse State Park and came out here to the point last night to do a little bit of night photography, and now we're back bright and early this morning to get sunrise here. This is actually our first opportunity to see the canyon here. When we got here last night for the first time, it was too dark to really see anything, so it's actually pretty spectacular just to kind of look down and see the canyon. But anyway, we're gonna set up and do some sunrise, do a 360, get some footage of that, and then we are going to head to Arches. So that's what today's got in store, and looking forward to it. So going on very little sleep, but should be worth it to see this sunrise. All right, that was sunrise. Did you get what you wanted?
I hope so. It was really crazy to see the sunlight hit those rocks across the canyon, and like the colors all come alive.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I hope I captured it.
I would say, honestly, now I've not seen sunrise in Canyonlands, but that's hard. That'd be hard to beat.
Yeah, it would.
That was pretty spectacular with the butte right there and that little.
Yeah, it was like pointing towards the sunrise. It was just this great frame shot with buttes and those potash pines. And then it's like you turn around and the canyon's just coming alive with color. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going.
To the truck, it's right there. So, all right, well, cool. That was worth the experience.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna head into Moab, pick up a couple things, and then head to Arches. Let's go. We finally made it to Arches. So we're gonna hit the visitor center, see what they got in here, and then I think we don't have a whole lot of time today because we actually have a reservation, which we in Grand Tetons that we thought was a 4.5 hour drive away. It turns out it's 8.5. So we're gonna make this a quick stop. We're gonna walk here just a while. Supposedly, by some of the research that Erin has done, this is where they filmed part of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
Yeah, the very beginning with young Indy and the Cross of Coronado.
Not sure 100% where just yet. I don't know how far out you'd have to go to see it, but it's pretty cool. That one perched up there is crazy.
We are obviously having a very abbreviated visit to Arches. Unfortunately, that just is par for the course when your trip doesn't get planned 6 months in advance. So many of these national parks now are requiring advanced registration and reservations, and Arches is one of those that for vehicles you have to make a timed reservation. By the time that we knew we were coming this direction, the only times that were available were in the afternoon. Now you can enter the park before 6 a.m. but we had wanted to make sure that we got the sunrise this morning at Dead Horse Point, so we were not able to get into the park at the crack of dawn.
Right.
Just keep that in mind when you're planning a trip out here, because it can really alter your day, as you're seeing with us. There are so many really cool hikes in this park that we would really have loved to have been able to do.
And also, just in getting into the park, there's been several people that we saw, and we watched a few people talking about how many when they were coming through.
Yeah.
Like, you have to have that vehicle reservation. If you do not have that, they will turn you away. So
exactly.
you can wait in line for an hour and a half to try to get in the gate, have your park pass and everything to get in, but not that vehicle reservation. They will turn you away.
You'll get turned away.
Yeah, don't let that alter your plans and
make you miss
trip.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that is gonna do it for this episode. We have explored Canyonlands and Dead Horse Point State Park, which I had to correct myself because I think earlier in the video I kept saying Dead Horse State Park. But anyway, and then we went to Arches and just went through Arches National Park. So all three, my opinion, I thought they were fantastic.
Yeah.
Very different. Honestly, I don't know, for me it's a toss-up between Canyonlands and Dead Horse Point. Even though that's not a national park, but I mean, they're all three absolutely worth stopping at.
Yeah.
So I don't know, what was your favorite?
I think Canyonlands was my favorite, and I think I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
I think I thought Arches would be my favorite, which Arches was incredible. But there's something about the vastness of Canyonlands that just kind of leaves you like breathless and speechless. I
had somewhat expected that, only because some of the blogs and videos and things that I've been watching when we were researching this trip, a lot of people were saying that the actual gem of the national parks around here was Canyonlands. Arches gets all the attention, but anyway, so I was kind of expecting I guess to be wowed, and I was. There was no disappointment there. So anyway, guys, we hope you've enjoyed it. Hope maybe you've seen something that kind of inspires you to want to come visit some of these parks. We're going to end this episode right here, and right now we are actually headed to Grand Teton National Park. So we're shifting gears, and we're about to go start doing some northern mountain parks and back into our, I'll be honest, our favorite parks.
Our heart lives in Montana and Wyoming.
Absolutely. These are near and dear to us. So so catch us next time. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon that's right there, and it'll notify you when we upload the next video. So be on the lookout for it. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you guys in the next one.